Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and a Merry Christmas Eve to each and every one of you. Just a very quick video reacting to the reaction of Tottenham 3, Liverpool 6. Look, there's mudslinging going on all over the place. I get it. I get that there's half of the fan base that want Ange out, and I completely understand. Then there's half of the fan base like myself who don't want Ange out. However, I'm not an Ange sympathiser. I don't think the sun shines out of this guy's arse. I can see so many things wrong with what he's doing. He frustrates the living hell out of me when he fails to adapt. But do I think sacking Ange is the answer? Certainly not before the end of the season, no. Ryan Mason, for me, is not the answer. I'd rather give Ange the rest of the season to see what he can come up with. However, what I do not like and what I feel is completely unacceptable is fans telling other fans that they are not, and I quote, proper fans if they are backing Ange Postecoglou. I can take anyone's opinion on board and I will listen and I will try to see their side, and I might question it, I might debate it, and for me that is how to do it. I do not think the way that I feel and the way I think makes me any more of a fan than anyone else. Nor do I think that people who disagree with me and the way I think and I feel are any less than a fan of this football club. I get it. Lots of people want Ange Postecoglou out. But to question me and say I'm not a proper fan when, in all honesty, I've been supporting the club since before most of you were born. I just choose to support my club how I choose to support my club, and that is perfectly acceptable, in exactly the same way that you choose to support your club and choose to shout and scream and holler and say you want the manager out, and that's acceptable. You know what I mean? Growing up, you defended your club no matter what. Social media has turned people into wannabe pundits, and that's fine. I've never claimed to be a pundit. I've never claimed to be technically minded. I've never claimed to be a statistician. I am a football fan of my club. Yes, we lost 6-3. We should never concede 6 goals at home to anyone. But we are full of injuries, and people say don't use it as an excuse. Of course you can use it as an excuse. We've got nobody at the back. No Romero, no Van der Ven, no Ben Davies even. We've got our second choice goalkeeper, no Vicario. If this was Arsenal, they'd be saying the same thing. These are key starting players for us. It's not an excuse, it's a fact. That is a fact that we haven't got those players. So look, my message is, we're meant to be a fan base, all of us. We're meant to defend our club. There's rivals everywhere ready to kick us in the teeth to tell us we're shit. I choose to defend my club. I choose to try and see the positives in my club. And when the time is right, if I think Ange should go, I will say Ange out. I am quite happy for anyone to come into my chat and say Ange out. I'm quite happy for anyone to make videos and say Ange out. I get it. I completely understand why people want Ange Postecoglou out. I completely understand why people want Levy out. But don't throw mud at other fans. Do not tell me I'm not a proper fan because I disagree with your opinion. There's no need for it. And there's so much nastiness going around this fan base. I never realised YouTube was such a cesspool of nastiness, of viciousness, of name calling, of toxicity. It is a horrible place at times. We're 2 days away from Christmas. People are struggling all over the UK and indeed the world with problems that are far superior to Tottenham. Mental health, calling people names, slagging people off. You know, this could affect people's mental health like you wouldn't believe. Just try and be a bit kinder, okay? That's all I'm saying. Just try and be a bit kinder. By all means, share your opinions. I've got no problem with anyone doing that. Not that it matters if I did, because people are still going to do it. But try not to call out other fans. There's just no need for it. Everyone should just try and be a bit nicer. These are the same people that say be kind and, you know, mental health awareness, all this sort of stuff. These things, they're not good. They're not good. They cause division, they cause upset, they cause arguments, and really life is too short for that. It's a game of football. It's literally just kicking a ball about a pitch. These footballers couldn't care less if we live or die. Ange Postecoglou couldn't care less if we live or die. So why are we fighting amongst ourselves about this club, about this manager? To me, it's utterly bonkers. Whether it's because I'm older, I don't know, but I just literally can't get my head around it. But I had to have my little rant of the day. I'm sitting outside waiting for Jimbo to get some fish and chips to cheer me up, getting ready for the Christmas spirit. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday evening. If I don't see you before Christmas, have the best time. Try and be kind to yourself, but try and be kind to everyone else as well. And if you see someone without a smile, then give them one of yours, because you never know, that might just make that person's day. But as always, guys, come on you Spurs. In Big Ange, I trust for now.